Tron, BitTorrent, Picasso, 9 days. If I could make you feel like you were part of the new economy, meaning that Earth was just becoming populated because that's what's happening and you could get a piece of that. If I could make you feel better about cryptocurrency, stronger and faster when you leave this video, would you hit the like button and hit the notification bell? If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome. Thank you for watching. I'd like you to subscribe because sometimes when I watch videos and I like them, I forget to subscribe. I forget to support the content creator. Just takes 3 little quick seconds. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. And this way, when there's new videos and when we do giveaways, you'll actually know about them because you'll get notified. And if you end up being one of our winners, because we do the giveaways occasionally, you'll know about it because we talk about it in the videos. It's the only way you're going to be notified. So, the new economy is here and there's some cool things happening. Picasso's been tokenized by Tron TRX. Justin Sun is on the move. Bitcoin at this point is about to hit 60,000. And because of the mainstreaming and tokens being accepted, like I said a few videos ago that they were going to be accepted by more and more eateries, restaurants, well, that started to happen and there's more news on that too. So, Justin Sun, launches first ever Picasso NFT with just NFTs. And stick around because I'm going to give you some news that's going to blow your mind. Now, and if you don't like what I do, unsubscribe after you're a new subscriber. Punish me and unlike, but don't forget to do it, okay? Don't forget to hit those buttons. It helps me out tremendously. I appreciate it. Justin Sun, Tron's founder and CEO of BitTorrent, has launched the NFT for the first collections, which includes Picasso's works. Recently, the Just NFT fund purchased a Picasso painting for $20 million to tokenize on the fund. Earlier today, the team behind the project announced the official launch of the NFT for the collection, which includes Picasso's work, bridging the gap between traditional art and digital world. The NFTization of important works of art that existed for decades and centuries forms the bedrock of this project. Mainstreaming crypto is going to be the most powerful thing that has ever hit crypto besides crypto itself, because it's all about understanding, it's all about acceptance, it's all about perception, and the more mainstreaming that occurs, and it's happening fast and furious in the last couple weeks, the cooler it's going to be for the price action for Tron and BitTorrent. The launch showcases the first collections, which includes Femme Nuée Couchée au Collier, Marie-Thérèse, a work by Pablo Picasso. I was about to say Pablo Escobar. The 1932 piece was acquired by Sun through an auction held by Christie's back on March 23rd. We talked about it on the channel. The collection also includes Andy Warhol's 3 self-portraits, Beeple's ocean fronts, Pac's entire oeuvre of NFT art, as well as Time magazine's The Computer and Society. That's on April 2nd. 1965, coincidentally, is my birthday. Not the 1965 part, the April 2nd. NFT cover, among others. To date, the entire collection is valued at over 30 million smackers. Now, back to large U.S. food chain restaurants to enable Bitcoin payments. Huge, okay? Huge, not just for Bitcoin. Listen, as Bitcoin starts to lose, you're seeing glimpses into the future, and I'm going to explain how you have your own, not just you, all of us, we have our own little fortune-telling ability. I know it sounds corny, but it's given to us on a silver platter if we're just able to just observe. As Bitcoin has flashes of losing 50% of the total action and the altcoins do their dance and become more popular and mainstreamed, this also has been happening in the last 2 weeks, and now Bitcoin's pushing back to the 50% mark rather, but this is an eye into the future. Bitcoin will stabilize and lose the 50% of the action of the volume of the cryptocurrency world. Altcoins will start to take more market share percentage of that action, and that will push the altcoins. And this is happening in the past just few weeks. It's been happening where you're seeing that glimpse into the future, and this is also part of the mainstreaming activity, the behavior that's going to make BitTorrent and Tron explode, you guys. So the number of companies, Bitcoin holders will be able to purchase food, like I said, from different US-based food chain restaurants, including Bubba Gump Shrimp and Muscle Maker Grill. It's only a matter of time before McDonald's, Taco Bell, and some of the more popular older fast food chains are going to start accepting crypto as well. So the number of companies and organizations accepting Bitcoin and other crypto assets as payment instruments continues to grow. The latest coming from the US are the food industry, Muscle Maker Grill. I can't even read, I'm so excited. This is a great time to be alive as an investor of cryptocurrency. And numerous chain restaurants operated by one parent company, Landry's, buy food with Bitcoin. Founded in 1980, Landry's Inc. is a privately owned, multi-brand dining, hospitality, entertainment, and gaming corporation operating multiple smaller companies. The gaming factor keeps popping in also, and like I keep telling you, online games, casinos, the cryptocurrency infrastructure facilitates payments and payment processing, which I'll talk more about in a minute. Something else that's going to surprise you probably, or that you'll appreciate knowing about. These payment facilitation moves are huge because when you facilitate the movement of money, like with online casinos, for example, that have had troubles on and off since the inception in the early 90s, you're making big bread because you're creating safe havens for these big money players, and that will supercharge you again at Tron BTT. During a recent CNBC interview, the chairman and CEO, Tilman Fertitta, announced that most of the restaurant chain's brands will start to accept BTC payments very, very soon. We'll have it probably within all our restaurants, brands, or 80% to 90% in the next 90 days, where you don't have to use a MasterCard or a Visa or an American Express anymore. You can use Bitcoin and other digital currencies. The BTC adoption would start with some locations of Mastro's, while other company brands like Morton's Steakhouse and Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. will follow suit later. Fertitta, whose NBA team, the Houston Rockets, also accepts Bitcoin payments, outlined the simplicity of crypto transactions and added, they are here to stay. This is where it is, and it's inevitable that this was going to happen, the billionaire added. Shortly after this interview, Muscle Maker Inc. outlined similar plans as well. The self-described Healthier For You company operating Muscle Maker Grill, Healthy Joe's, MMG Burger Bar, and Superfit Foods, and it will start accepting Bitcoin payments as an alternative to cash, credit, and debit cards. The mainstreaming, I know I keep talking about it, is so powerful. It's going to be like a rocket ship just being stuffed right under the momentum of Tron and BTC and the altcoins. The good ones with utility, not the SHIT coins. The acceptance of Bitcoin is a natural process for companies looking to stay relevant. Millennials are in search of healthy food. Giving them the ability to pay with a cryptocurrency makes it even easier to eat healthy, commented Muscle Maker CEO Michael Roper. Buy properties with Bitcoin. Apart from food purchases, users can employ the primary cryptocurrency to buy properties. Argentina's giant e-commerce marketplace, MercadoLibre, announced earlier this week that it had listed numerous apartments, houses, townhouses, lots, lands, and properties in Buenos Aires, Santa Fe, and Cordoba that can be bought with Bitcoin. The statement touched upon the growing role of digital assets in the region. Furthermore, MercadoLibre hosted a webinar in which it educated viewers on how they can best employ cryptocurrencies. Employ, deploy. I don't think the cryptocurrencies are going to work for them as far as being on the payroll, but they're going to work for them. Employ is proper English, good word. Just thought I'd have a little bit of fun. Not so much fun, but a little bit of linguistic fun. All right, whatever. With the aforementioned food chains and MercadoLibre, the number of BTC accepting organizations keeps increasing. So we've got Crypto Potato here as a source. We've got Bitcoinist over here. And now we're going to go into DOT over-the-counter Osprey funds set to launch Polkadot Investment Trust. Now you have investment trusts sprouting out. You have so many different vehicles in a market cap once dominated by a handful of BTC vehicles. There are now a growing number of products offering investors access to gains from popular altcoins like Polkadot. So the mainstreaming here, it's very, very important because what happens is you're making it so easy for investors that are in other worlds, right? Because the stock market, the ETFs, all these other vehicles were like another world, another planet, and you're bringing them to the new world. It may as well be Mars for some of them, but you're making it easier because you're saying, listen, it's easy to get into the crypto spaceship. You're not going to die. Survivability, you have a high percent of it. It is becoming more mainstream. It's easier to do the space flight. So invest in crypto, and all these new vehicles are being built, and you are, and so am I, alive at a very advantageous time to be able to get advantage. Again, so excited, can't talk. Take advantage of getting in the front, getting in on the cheap, getting in and being shrewd, and hodl. If you hodl, TRX, BTT, it's doing one thing, and it's going to fly. Hope this finds you well, healthy, happy, and thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.